We were fortunate to be in on probably almost every detail of the entire construction of that vessel, which was, which I feel today was a real privilege. Because it was a project that the visitors were interested in, and we had lots of them, and every different kind you can think of, from all over the states, and some foreign countries, in fact.
A couple of volunteers from Lansing hand-carved the name boards for the schooner. The thought of this type of finish work on a vessel that for so long had been somewhat abstract really got people excited.
I think the most exciting thing, we had several, I think, milestones. I remember the one we took a picture, it was, I think it was February 20th, and I believe it was 1987 when we put the last plank on. But the real excitement was the day of the launch. You know, this fellow that did do the launch for us was, of course, an expert in his field. And, of course, he even weighed our vessel for us, which we were all anxious to see how much it weighed.
We did have rain when we painted the bottom, and it was a little foul weather, but if you're a sailor, you got to be tough. That's part of the deal. It was an exciting day, but it was just a lot of people running in circles and screaming and shouting and getting things done, and, you know, in its own way.
Of all of our 5 years of work, I mean, this was the climax of our work, and it was a very exciting day. And fortunately, we had many people to observe it at that time. Well, I noticed I worked in around the crowd there, and it was, I don't know how many, but there must have been 2,000 or 3,000 people there. And you could see heads as far as you could see, almost. And I think that it appeared that they were enjoying it as much as we who had built the boat were enjoying it almost. It was a great event.
A group of our guys, somebody called them Men of the Madeline, sang some pretty salty songs. We invited Jerry and Francis Olson, who were incredibly supportive from the start, to be our official dignitaries.
As the Madeline was lowered into Grand Traverse Bay by 2 huge cranes, the builders, volunteers, and members anxiously watched with all the emotion of expectant parents. After 5 years in the making, Madeline's real journey was just beginning. The keel touched the water on the afternoon of June 24th, 1990. Madeline sat smartly on her designed waterline, and her planks gradually swelled to seal out the inland seas that were now her home. As the crowd went back to their summer activities, the builders went right to work on the final step in the process, the rigging of Madeline's masts and sails. In the nautical tradition, coins were placed under the base of each mast, one of which was an 1845 penny to represent the launching year of the original Madeline.
Yeah, you about got it.
The beautiful, eyes the by that sails our eyes the by that catches the fish and brings them home to Liza. If your partner Sally Tipple, if your partner Sally Brown, Frankfurt, Sunday, and to walk all around the circle. I took Liza to a dance, soon as she could travel. Every step that she did take, she was up to her knees in gravel. If your partner Sally Tipple, if your partner Sally Brown, Frankfurt, Sunday, and to walk all around the circle. Eyes the by that builds a boat, eyes the by that sails her, eyes the by that catches the fish and brings them home to Liza. If your partner Sally Tipple, if your partner Sally Brown, Frankfurt, Sunday, and to walk all around the circles. All the ride upon your place, cake and tea for supper, codfish in the spring of the year, fried in maggoty butter. If your partner Sally Tipple, if your partner Sally Brown, Frankfurt, Sunday, and to walk all around the circle. Eyes the by that builds a boat, eyes the by that sails her, eyes the by that catches the fish and brings them home to Liza. If your partner Sally Tipple, if your partner Sally Brown, Frankfurt, Sunday, and to walk all around the circle.
Mary White is out of sight, her petticoat needs a border. Oh, Oliver in the dark and kissed her in the corner.
If your partner Sally Tipple, if your partner Sally Brown, Frankfurt, Sunday, and to walk all around the circle. Eyes the by that builds a boat, eyes the by that sails her, eyes the by that catches a fish and brings them home to Liza. If your partner Sally Tipple, if your partner Sally Brown, Frankfurt, Sunday, and to walk all around the circle. Eyes the by that builds a boat, eyes the by that sails her, eyes the by that catches the fish and brings them home to Liza.
People ask me what it's like to sail Madeline, and I really don't have any comparison to if it sails like a traditional schooner or not. I've sailed some fairly old boats, but nothing as old as Madeline's design. But she sails well. She's long on the keel and doesn't turn readily. Doesn't sail like a J24, but she's a lot of fun to sail. She's very responsive under sail. She likes 15, 20 knots of breeze just fine. And we got into some fairly sloppy weather off of Beaver Island, and she held her own, and it was a lot of fun.
The schooner Madeline, wood, iron, rope, canvas. This is what she is made of. This in the hearts of hundreds who participated in construction. Hundreds more members who wished they could have. And the thousands of individuals, corporations, and foundations who contributed the financial resources to complete her. Everyone, it seems, had a different reason to want to be close to this project, yet everyone also shared a common focus for Madeline's future, to continue on as a platform of learning. For the children, she will provide a window to the past, giving them a clearer understanding of where they came from. For adults, she will teach the value of grace and courage, determination and strength. For the elderly, she will kindle fond memories of those great ships that were her ancestors. And for everyone, she will remind